All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, thanks.
Hello. Can everyone hear me? Hi. I know I'm seeing a lot of faces for the first time today too. So you haven't seen my face yet. Welcome everyone. I'm Julianne Borowski, the volunteer program manager here. Appreciate that. We are here to celebrate you today. So I am just going to do a quick introduction here and let you know what's happening. First and foremost, does anyone not have a raffle ticket yet? If you don't have a raffle ticket, raise your hand. Well, we are so happy to be able to be here together today in person. For me, this is the first time I've been able to do a volunteer event with everyone in person. Those of you who joined us last year for National Volunteer Week celebration, I think there was about a dozen of us on Zoom. So this is a big contrast to that. And so happy to be here celebrating with you. We are going to celebrate all volunteers. We're also going to call out today some volunteers who've hit some milestones and give them some special recognition. You're going to meet the staff. We have door prizes. And we have a special giveaway for everyone. And at the end, we'll wrap up with some fantastic live music. So I want to give a special thanks to, I got to make sure I get this right, Son Cubano, featuring Virginia Lopez and Ivan Alamo. They're going to be doing the live Cuban music at the last half hour. And then I also want to give special thanks to Dr. Mark Lovelace, who came today to help give us some vaccine info. So you'll be able to visit those tables at the end as well. So for now, I am going to hand it off to Amber to say a few words.
Thank you. I have been waiting 2 years to be on this stage to see all of you and to celebrate. Before I begin, I want to once again give a huge round of applause to our amazing volunteer program manager, Julianne Borowski. And our incredible staff here, this event. So grateful. I also want to thank our amazing team here at the Community for Positive Aging Hollywood Senior Center. I'm so appreciative and so honored to work alongside this group of individuals who are incredibly compassionate, empathetic, resourceful, skilled, patient. Their energy, enthusiasm, and commitment play such a large part of the success, along with our volunteers of the Community for Positive Aging. This work is incredibly rewarding. It can also be challenging, particularly during a pandemic. And I am so grateful for all of you. If you could just raise your hand, Community for Positive Aging staff, just so if you have not had a chance to meet this team, please do so. They're so great. You see a lot of new faces who've come on during this last 2 years who've jumped right in to help us expand our services. And I am so excited that you get to meet them in person today. They were all here bright and early this morning to help set up tables and get food ready. Truly a team and excited to continue this work together. Oh, see your faces. Come on up, everybody. Sure. Do you want me to? Do you want me to introduce them? Well, our newest team member here is Lupin DeSnyder, and she's our resource specialist and options counselor. Another Julianne Borowski, our volunteer program manager. We have Melissa Tennyson and her friend, who is her all-around terrific team member who we'll be honoring later today too. Have our lead case manager, Ken Davis. Mel Shea, our enhanced resident services manager. Judy Lee, our operations director. On drums, we've got Michael Murphy, our manager. On bass, we've got Tom Anderson, services coordinator, and a bass that you should all be familiar with, Tatiana Torres, our manager. Some other familiar faces. We have Kathleen Solanas, the facilities admin and coordinator, and very important, our finance manager. Please take time today to introduce yourselves. They'll be helping throughout the event too. We've got, as Julianne said, prizes, because it wouldn't be an event here without some door prizes and some other giveaways. But so incredibly grateful. It is such an honor to work with this group of individuals every day. And during this really difficult 2 years, they have been so inspiring and motivating. So thank you. And we're here today to celebrate our volunteers. Today kicks off National Volunteer Month or Week, and I'm so incredibly excited. My heart is filled with joy to be able to stand up here today and to bring all of you together to celebrate. It's been a long time. You all look amazing. I feel like I've aged about 10 years in the last 2 years. What a ride it's been. And in the ups and downs, I always knew that there would come a time when we would be together again. And you have all played such a part in that, in helping to communicate the importance of getting vaccinated. Round of applause for all of that, because that's why we're here today. I love we have a sign back there, Gilbert, where you can write down, I got vaccinated because, and there were great comments about, I care about my community. I care about the health and wellness so that we can see people. One of them just said, I want COVID packing. The more people that get vaccinated, off you go. And we are here because many of you volunteered early on to contact individuals to make sure that they had resources and support, helped to get people registered to get the vaccine, drove people to their vaccination appointment, have done follow-up calls. You have all played such an important part in this community effort to keep our community safe and to get to a place where we can come together again. 2 years ago, when our doors shut, there were a lot of questions about what happens to an organization that is so focused on in-person programming. At the heart of the Hollywood Senior Center was coming here during the day, participating in activities and programs. Our volunteers, this robust group coming into the center. And there were questions about what that would look like when we could no longer safely come together in person. And there were organizations that felt like they couldn't continue during this time and they had to take a pause, at least take a pause for a while to figure out how to adapt, how to shift. But the Hollywood Senior Center and now the Community for Positive Aging didn't stop. It didn't stop at all. We didn't miss a beat. We quickly pivoted. We quickly shifted. I can remember a time, and many of you played a part in this, calling every single individual that we had a phone number for and checking in to make sure that they were okay, to make sure they had their resources, make sure they had food, make sure if they were feeling really lonely, that they had someone that they could connect to, and any concerns that we were going to lose volunteers dissipated because volunteers came out in full force at a time when all of us were questioning what it was going to be like. We had people contacting us from all over, as well as our regular volunteers. How can we help? And if it means delivering food now to someone's home, if it means writing letters to let people know that you're not alone, making phone calls, all of that came out of the pandemic. And you all played an incredible part in that. So thank you so much. Our organization was able to do really great things and to dream big and to expand programs and services because of all of you. There's a lot of things written about why do people volunteer, and there are many reasons, right? You volunteer to meet new people, to stay connected, learn new skills. It improves your health, and that's all really true. But at the heart, you volunteer because you care. And you care about making our community better, about supporting those in need. You care about reducing isolation. You care about addressing food insecurity. You care about housing stability, the health and wellness of seniors and low-income adults. You care, you all make a difference. And I am just so incredibly grateful. Your commitment and your contributions. Today, we are going to be recognizing people who have donated over 100+ hours last year to this organization. That's a lot of time. Your dedication, your commitment, willingness to help out wherever was such a shining point during this time, such a ray of sunshine, really was so motivating and inspiring. And we're here today to celebrate all of you, all your hard work, loyalty, and your level of commitment that you have brought to the Community for Positive Aging. More than 10,500 hours were donated this last vision that aging adults have full access to a continuum of services, of life-renewing services that empower and build on community strengths for positive aging. 2 years, I've had a lot to write about. This last year was a year of incredible growth, transition for now the Community for Positive Aging, Hollywood Senior Center, and during a time of a lot of uncertainty, what we were able to accomplish is something that we can all be really proud of. We distributed more than 24,000 pounds of fresh produce and food to low-income seniors. Our volunteer program, which meant over 10,500 hours, over 300 clients remaining in their home. We responded to 988 referral and assistance. We collectively, through our vaccine clinics and our efforts to get people vaccinated, over 500 plus people got the vaccine thanks to our organization. So we played a big part in the community. We're continuing that with a vaccine clinic here on the 29th for boosters, and there's flyers that are at the front desk. I want to just mention our expansion and our enhanced resident services program and staff, who many you've met, who have provided support to low-income individuals living in affordable housing. They have played a critical role when so many organizations stopped serving people in person, people who were in need of critical assistance and support. This team continued to go into buildings, continued to be there when nobody else, kept people housed, kept people stabilized, and so appreciative for the work they have done, from bringing personal protective equipment into these buildings to helping people connect to food and other resources. We're so proud of the role that we play in this community. We are going to be recognizing a number of people today, and I'm so thrilled. This is an interesting time, and as I stand here on this stage, we have some people who are joining us remotely. Wave. And we're glad that you can, and it speaks to, again, how our organization is able to adapt. As we are beginning to bring people back into the center, which is so exciting, and many of the people who have come back for classes, come back to volunteer, have spoken about the fact that this is the first time they've been to an event. How many of you, this is the first big event that you've been to in the last 2 years? Yeah, you know, and they're coming here because they know that we're taking precautions, that we're asking that people are vaccinated, and it's a place where they feel safe. And we also recognize that there are individuals who are not ready to come back, and we're committed to providing support and programming for them as well. So we will continue to have virtual programming. We will continue to have and bring back programming here. May is Older American Month, and we have so many things that are planned for that event on site. But we also want to connect people who are not ready to come back or can't come back yet, so they can also continue to be engaged and participate. And that's really exciting. You know, our organization went from pretty low tech to increasingly more tech savvy. And I look out and I know many of you have played a part in helping with that, to connect older adults to technology so that they can participate in programs and activities. And I'm so thankful. Today, when I left the house, my family looked at me and what I was wearing, and they're like, you know, it's raining outside, right? Well, first they said, you look like a Victorian ghost. And well, thanks, family. I have 3 men, you know, teenage boys, and what do they know? But they said, and it's raining too. And that's okay. You know, I wanted to wear something that represented how I was feeling right now, and coming out of a time of darkness, seeing beautiful flowers, knowing that I was just going to be in a room full of really warm, wonderful people. I said, I'm manifesting that it is bright, sunny outside. As long as I'm with these people, the sun is shining. So with that, I want to once again just thank you for being a part of this organization. Thank you for volunteering. We could not do what we do without you. It would be impossible. You saw our team. They are amazing. We are small and mighty, but small. And we can only have the impact that we do in the community because all of you join us in this work. So if you give 2 hours a month, or you give 200 hours, every one of those hours makes a huge difference. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of this organization, and welcome back. And with that, we're gonna do what we love to do, and that's get out. Door prizes. Okay, I'm handing it over. Well, Amber, I don't know if you know this or not, but Victorian Ghost is a 2022 fashion trend right now. So you are on point, looking back.
I'll tell my children that. Here first, fashion trend, Victorian Ghost.
We have some amazing door prizes, and just to echo, my name is Mel Shea. I'm the Enhanced Resident Service Manager. If I haven't met you yet, I can't wait to meet you. Thank you for all that you do. If I have met you, you've just enhanced my life so much, and I appreciate you all. So, Julianne, what prizes are we drawing for? Oh, got it. We have a selection of prizes here.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so we're gonna draw 3 tickets, and the lovely Ken Davis will be drawing the tickets. Yeah.
Let's do the last 3 digits. Our first winner ends in 671. 71.
671.
Oh. Wait, my first one. We're gonna try again. Okay. How about-
For a little out of practice.
Yeah.
And 2 years, everyone.
Okay, look closely. This one's 657.
Yeah.
Six, seven, eight. 678. All right, we're gonna try again here. Oh, Terry. All right, how about 668? Oh, we got a winner. All right, we got one more for this round. The lucky winner ends in 652. 652. All right.
So just want to put a photo booth over there. If you want a fun picture taken, we've got some good costumes. All right. So, I want to, before bringing up our first group of honorees, just say a few words. As I said, we are so thankful to every one of you and every person, no matter, we're going to honor people at some milestones of service, but if you were just here once, if that's what you were able to give, if you were here to help on Thanksgiving, and that was it, I love you. If it was just that one special project or event, it's just as valuable as everyone else. So we're really thankful to have such a dedicated crew. And as Amber said, 100 hours is a lot. And I'm not sure if you know, but there was a pandemic last year. That is incredible. People, you know, as Amber said, a lot of organizations had to shut down. I got a lot of thanks from volunteers who said, thank you for letting me volunteer. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I think that just speaks so much to all of you. By the way, the theme this year, every year for National Volunteer Week, there's a theme. And this year the theme is empathy in action. And I think that that says a lot. Volunteers are empathy in action. And that's certainly true of all of you. So a little bit more on those wonderful numbers. So as Amber said, over 10,500 hours donated in 2021. Now that was, let's see, 669 individuals donating in some way. So a lot of our community members donated through our holiday offerings, making cards and donating them. What I want to highlight is those of you here are regular recurring volunteers, donated the bulk of that time, almost 9,000 hours were donated by about 150 people. So, this level of support means so much to us. So with that being said, I think I will move ahead to our 100-hour honorees. So this group of volunteers over the course of 2021 gave over 100 hours. So these are the volunteers that were here weekly for the most part and just showing up every week and helping us out. They run the gamut. I have a little list here from office assistants to the gift shop. They're committee members, board members, advisory council members. All of that food, I forget how many pounds Amber said, but you guys carried every bit of that. And a lot of you are in this group. And then helping around our building, maintaining the building and the beautiful plants. And then showing up for those special events, the vaccine clinics. Every time I put a call out, answering those emails, that's all of these volunteers and more. So what we are gonna do is call up your names. And if you are here, what we'll have you do is stand up and then maybe someone can help Amber. We're gonna run your certificates for you, or you can come to the back because what we would love to do is get a group photo. And just for spacing wise, I think we're gonna have you come up to the back for a group photo. So let me find my list. Okay, so at 100 hours, our first honoree is Roseanne Clark. You know Roseanne with all of my data entry and logistics, so she does a lot for all of you. And then we have, where am I at? Barbara Field, 100 hours. Charlie Hong could not be here today, but he sent his appreciation. And then Nancy Fryer, she is here. We can just, I'll just roll along with the names. So if you're here, come up and get your certificate and we'll get a photo. It's Nancy Fryer, Mary Jo Guy, and Michael Guy. Also could not be here today is Heather Keisler-Forens and Gloria Lee for 100 hours. Sheila Nyhouse, I don't think could make it today. Charles Reinhardt. And Diane Shinomura coming out of the gift shop. She's doing double duty today. And then could not be with us both Carol Stanfield and Earl Stanfield also at this level. Oh, Ron Thurston. And Joyce Troen. Woo! And last but not least, Marie Wheeler. So gather in the back and we will get together and get a photo.
Good morning. Good morning. you. Hey, how's it going? I know.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, got it.
All right, thank you all so much. And now I'd like to welcome up, let's see, Michael, Melissa, and Ann for the next round of door prizes.
Gloria. All right, so this is the second round, so we're gonna do 3 more, I believe, right? All right. Last 3 numbers, 6, 6, 5. 6, 6, 5. Right. 6, 7, 5. All right, last one this round, 6, 6, 0. All right. All right, thank you all.
And for those of you who got the sheets, we'll get you the gift cards. I have them on me, but I'm just get them out. Okay, so we're gonna do another round of certificates. And this group is really amazing to me. So this group, we're starting at 200 hours and above, which is already an incredible donation. And I'll tell you, it doesn't stop there because this group goes from 200 hours or more up to 430 hours donated in 2021. So, I mean, as Amber said, we really could not do what we do without you all. And I just so appreciate this group of volunteers, because when I look at these names, there are people that are doing multiple roles. There are people that are always offering to do more. There are people that respond to every single one of my emails and say, I'll be there, I'll do it, I can help with this or that. It's an incredible donation of your time. And you guys bring so much more. We talk a lot about hours, but it's the support we have from you, the energy you bring. You make our jobs fun. You remind us why we're here. To see all of you showing up just here to care and do your part makes it so energizing for the staff. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so starting with this group, 200 and more hours, we have Susan Kelmer. And Laura Crutchfield. Helping with us today is Harris Goodman. And Tim Hahn. And Terry Niesel. And Lois Martin, who I want to acknowledge as our top hours donator of 2021 with over 400. Thank you for doing just everything here. And Peter Sisson could not be with us today. And then Lord Jean Wilkerson. And Trurella Woods. So out of this group, many of you are already on the plaque featured on the hallway. But for those of you who are not yet on the plaque, we'll also be adding your names to the plaque this year.
No, not on your face.
Thank you.
Okay, and now we're gonna welcome up another round of staff for door prizes. So I read as Tatiana's making her plate. We've got Tatiana, Lupin, and Kathleen. Three prizes left. Starbucks, or a teacup. It's all on. 672. Six, 5, 9.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you? This is our last round. So we have been talking a lot about everything that all of you've done to support us and help with getting our community vaccinated in this time. So I want to recognize a group of volunteers.
I'm sleeping right now.
Oh, and we're gonna recognize Barbara right now. vaccination efforts. From Barbara and others that I'll announce starting back in February of last year. It's incredible, the difference. If you remember, everyone was desperate to get an appointment to get vaccination. It was very difficult and confusing. This group of volunteers not only called people, I mean, they were up at 8:30 prepping people, trying to get those 9 a.m. appointments with those windows open. And one volunteer I remember wrote me and said, it felt like we won the lottery when I got this woman her appointment. It was so moving to help with that. That was an incredible effort. And then as we continued to host vaccine clinics and vaccine promotion events, another group of volunteers, including some crossover there, showed up at nearly every single vaccine event and just helped us every single time. So we want to give a special recognition this year to our vaccine all-stars. So a lot of these names are going to be repeats because there are also those volunteers that help with everything. So we just saw Barbara Lee, we got her certificate, and we also have Karen Lettner. Lois Martin. Enrico. Claudette Somerville. And Steve Whitson.
All right. Another 1, 2, 3, cheese. Perfect.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I want to thank all of you once again. I want you to all please give yourselves the hugest round of applause for every single one. To whoever's watching. So I'm just gonna talk a little logistics and then hand it over to Amber for a final wrap up, but the party's not over. So we are going to make some special announcements and then we have the room for a half an hour. Take your time. There will be a special giveaway you can collect. You can enjoy the wonderful music. You can grab another helping and just hang out. And then don't forget to visit if you weren't able to share some thoughts about why you're vaccinated or why you volunteer. And then of course, don't forget to hit up the photo station again, because it's the most fun. All right, thank you all and welcome back.
All right, for the wrap up. What an afternoon. I want to thank Julianne again and all of our awesome staff for helping to put this party together. More and more parties, more people getting vaccinated, more events like this that we can have. We have fantastic music, 30 minutes of music with San Cubano featuring Victoria Lopez. Many of you know her as Virginia, who has been a foot care nurse with us for many, many years. I'm very proud that throughout the pandemic, we were able to continue to offer foot care services and to do it safely because we knew how important that service was. Victoria is joined by Ivan Alamo, and they play traditional Cuban song music, the genre of the Buena Vista Social Club recordings. Ivan and Victoria are both, I know, I keep on saying, okay, Virginia. I was like, I don't know Victoria, Virginia. I thought it was one of those, Virginia. Ivan and Virginia are both from Cuba and came to the US as young adults, and they've been performing for over 16 years. And I'm thrilled that they're joining us today. While they're playing, we have a couple other gifts for you. you might have heard that Victorian Ghost is going to be a trend. Well, guess what else is going to be a trend in 2022? Our new CFPA t-shirts and labels. From a couple years ago, you are all receiving our very first Community for Positive Aging volunteer shirts. Wear them with pride. I know you'll wear them well. We have our staff will be helping so you can get the right size. For those that were not here today, they will get their shirts at some point. We'll make sure that everybody has a shirt because we want you all to represent and let people know that you are one of our awesome, amazing volunteers here at the Community for Positive Aging Hollywood Senior Center. So we're going to do that. We've got some boards that people want to fill out about getting vaccinated as well as volunteering. And then you'll see these beautiful floral arrangements. I love tulips, just beautiful. Every table there, it's going to be fun. So we're going to do this safely. If you look under your seat, so if you have to get up and kind of turn it, one of you will have in your table a tulip sticker, and that means that you have won the tulip. Your chair seat. Oh yeah, your chair seat. Thank you. Again, this is a little rusty here. Your chair seat, and you can take that home as an additional thank you. So with that, I want to once again, wait a minute, let's make sure we know who the winners are. We like to make you work. Everybody should have a sticker at the. There should be one sticker at the table. Everybody found one? You don't have to look now. You can look later too. So please continue to enjoy this music. That was. There's food. There is great company. I'm gonna wait a minute and let everybody check because this is. All right, we'll wait just a minute. All right. Yes. Oh, and if you nobody was sitting there, you can arm wrestle. How about the person who has a birthday coming up the soonest? If there's nobody got one, that's how you can decide. So with that, I want to once again thank you all for being incredible people, for being wonderful volunteers who make a difference in our community. I want to thank you all for joining us in our mission and our work to support the health and wellness of older adults and low-income neighbors in this community. What a wonderful way to kick off the week, to be in a room full of people like you who make such a difference. So thank you for all that you have done, and thank you for all that you continue to do. We all look forward to working with all of you in the coming year. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. There's food, get your t-shirt, and with that, please help me welcome, a warm welcome to San Cubano.
Veronica. Wow, look, I just broke my glass. This one seems to be Check, 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 check it. Hey, check it. Everybody can hear, right? Yeah? A little more on the treble. High, high, high. That is yeah. Ahora sí, eso, gracias. Very nice, thank you. Thank you. Put your hands together for Mark for helping with all this sound stuff. Thank you, Mark. Oye, mi banco que me cuesta. Oye, mi banco que me cuesta. Ahora sí, que se oiga. Avísale a la vecina que aquí estoy yo. Que venga para que escuche usted cantar. Después no quiero que diga que yo nunca la invité. Ya no sé, no voy para Macané, pero al puerto voy para Mayarí. Ya no sé, no voy para Macané, pero al puerto voy para Mayarí. Así, así, así como me gusta a mí. Ya no sé, no voy para Macané, pero al puerto voy para Mayarí. El cariño que tengo, no lo puedo negar. Se me sale la cabeza, no lo puedo evitar. Ya no sé, no voy para Macané, pero al puerto voy para Mayarí. Ya no sé, no voy para Macané, pero al puerto voy para Mayarí. Cuando Juana está chanchada, en la enseñanza arena, como sacudir el nivel, a chancharme la pasión. Ya no sé, no voy para Macané, pero al puerto voy para Mayarí. Ya no sé, no voy para Macané, pero al puerto voy para Mayarí. Dime el camino de paz, que no me quiero sentar en aquel campo que veo, que se daña a buscar. Ya no sé, no voy para Macané, llego a
I know, I don't care if I have to go back, except I have relatives. I mean, if they, I was such an age
Ya no sé, yo voy para Marcané, de Guadalupe voy para Nayarit. Ya no sé, yo voy para Marcané, de Guadalupe voy para Nayarit. Gracias. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame. Bésame, bésame, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame mucho. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos de aquí. Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho. Que tengo miedo de tenerte. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana ya está de lejos de aquí. Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho. Tengo miedo que tengo miedo de Eso es de un verde claro y de un carmín encendido. Mi beso es de un verde claro, oye no, y de un carmín encendido. Mi beso es un cielo herido que busca en el monte amparo. Guantanamera es tú, Guaira, Guantanamera, Sonoro, Sonoro, Guantanamera, Guaira, Guantanamera, de rosa blanca, de cubierto entero, y una rosa blanca, de cubierto para ser sincero, que me da su mano blanca. Guaira, Guantanamera, Sonoro, Songo, Guantanamera, Guaira, Guantanamera, no me pongan en un culo a morir como un traidor. No me pongan en oscuro Para que tú puedas ganarme una oración, tienes que tomar una sopa de pichón. Para que tú puedas ganarme una oración. Viva Cuba. Viva Portland y viva Cuba. A mí me gusta que baile María, con su gente de oro me engaña. Me gusta que baile María, te besa a ti y me enseña la vena. A mí me gusta que baile María, ay, todo mundo rosa María. A mí me gusta que baile María. Afínense en la lengua, ay Dios, que no se me vuelva un nudo, ay Dios. Afínense en la lengua, ay Dios, que no se me vuelva un nudo, ay Dios. Tres nudos con los ay Dios, de oro, de nudo. Me gusta que baile María, se deja a mí enseñar la lengua. Me gusta que baile María, a todo mundo lo sabe. Me gusta que baile María, con su gente de oro me encanta. Me gusta que baile María, en la finca de Hongoyo, ay Dios, de me quiero una dominga, ay Dios, en la finca de Hongoyo, ay Dios, de me quiero una dominga, ay Dios, una cabeza de pollo, ay Dios, adentro de un pan con pimpa. A mí me gusta que baile María, con su diente de oro me engaña. A mí me gusta que baile María, que besa a ti y me enseña la letra. A mí me gusta que baile María, a toda cubana rosa María. A mí me gusta que baile María. Afínense en la luna, ay Dios, recibió la Ige Domínguez, ay Dios, una carta de poder, ay Dios, recibió la Ige Domínguez, ay Dios, y el padre le da 10 pesos, ay Dios, al chico que se la dé. A mí me gusta que baile María, ay toda cubano no se llama bien. A mí me gusta que baile María, con su gente de oro me engaña. A mí me gusta que baile María, se deja a ti enseñar la letra. A mí me gusta que baile María. Ya amaneció en el sitial, los gallos cantan por la mañana, se cantó, que bajito se levantó. Ay, 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 ya amaneció en el sitial. A mí me gusta que baile Marieta. A mí me gusta que baile Marieta. Se besa y me enseña la letra. Me gusta que baile con su diente de oro. Me gusta que baile Marieta. A mí me sé bien la letra Marieta. Ella baila bonito. Thank you, gracias.
Great music.
Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful.
Great
Bless
music.
you. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought you were saying.
It's amazing. So it's fun for me because I've worked with a lot of organizations that it's gonna be fun, right? This is with